Alrighty guys, and welcome back to more Danganronpa. We are here in another non-stop debate. And
when Tenko got killed, it wasn't during the seance.
Okay.
It could not have been done at any other time. She was under the cage the whole time. And she was dead when the cage was lifted.
What about moment cage was lifted?
Possible.
Ooh, like that.
What?
When cage lifted, culprit stabbed Tenko real fast. So fast, no one saw.
Oh my!
So who lifted the cage?
It was me.
Then obviously Himiko is the culprit.
There's no fucking... No, because if she...
Down!
What? You need to calm down. Tenko not being killed during the seance? That might not be impossible, but there's no evidence for it.
When Tenko got killed,
stabbed?
It wasn't during the seance.
It could not have been done at any other time.
She couldn't have lifted the iron cage.
She was under the cage the whole time. And she was dead when the cage was lifted.
Himiko couldn't have lifted the iron cage, and on top of that, there was no fucking holes in the white sheet. Alright.
Like that.
Hold on, let me look at some more.
When cage lifted, culprit stabbed Tenko real fast.
Nah.
So fast, no one saw.
Nah.
Oh
That iron cage is like 175.
So who lifted the cage?
Wait, how big is it? It's 3 feet high and 5 feet wide. Suichi Kokichi placed this over Tenko and Himiko removed it. Really? Alright. Damn. White sheets. The sheet was... that was over in the iron cage. It's very thick and cannot be seen through it. There's blood on the back. Around the middle of the sheet, but there's no hole in the fabric. Yeah, Kia was the one who placed the sheet over the cage and removed it off the cage. Alright.
It was me.
Then obviously Himiko is the culprit.
There's no down!
Yeah, there was no blood on the white sheet.
When Tenko got killed.
Okay, alright, we got it. The white sheet. Y'all ready for this? Y'all ready for this one?
It could not have been done at any other time.
Okay, alright.
She was under the cage the whole time.
White
She
sheet,
was
baby.
dead when the cage was lifted.
Because there was like no shit like over it. Because there was no blood on top of the sheet.
What about moment cage was lifted?
Let's go. Let's go. That's wrong, motherfucker. It was under the fucking sheet.
It wasn't possible to kill her the moment the cage was lifted. Because the inside of the white cloth had Tenko's blood on it. That cloth was removed before the cage was lifted. If Tenko was stabbed then, there wouldn't be blood on the cloth.
There'd be holes in it. There ain't no holes in it either, right?
But how could my golden brain be wrong when it felt so
Bruh,
right?
stop it. Stop it.
The only possibility is that Tenko was killed during the seance.
I got your remodel
Whoa!
right here.
You can't just keep butting in like this.
No, it's still wrong to think that Tenko was killed during the seance.
What are you saying?
What?
I'm gonna prove it right now. My golden brain is gonna go all out.
All right. Hi. Rebuttal showdown now. Fight 2. Loose board. Iron cage.
Tenko
Sit on the
died
floor.
after the seance. It happened when the sheet was lifted. That was the moment the culprit chose to stab the fuck out of Tenko through the cage. They stuck the thin blade through the gaps of the cage.
Okay.
And that clean white sheet got stained blood red.
But the weapon was a sickle.
Sickle, yeah.
Only the blade could have fit through the gaps.
The blade's all you need. If you stick the blade through a gap in the cage, it'd be long enough to reach Tenko, sitting in there with her neck all exposed. She wasn't that far from the cage's gaps. In which case, the person who lifted the sheet is the culprit, and that's none other than Kyo!
There has to be a hole in Miyu's logic somewhere. All I have to do is show the evidence that would counter Miyu's claim.
The blade's all you need. If you stick the blade through a gap in the cage, it'd be long enough to reach Tenko, sitting in there with her neck all exposed. She wasn't that far from the cage's gaps. In which case, the person who lifted the sheet is, and that's none other than Kyo!
Hold on. Sickle under the floor. I don't even the blade was about 6 inches and the blood was still wet. Oh, what are we doing here? Marker stone, the stone that was, I think I was being crouched over. Ah! Her position in the cage. She was crouched like that, and her neck. Nah, man. Hold on. Is she okay? Her positioning. All right. It's based on positioning, right?
The blade's all you need. If you stick the blade through a gap in the cage, it'd be long enough to reach Tenko.
Really?
Sitting in there with her neck all
Hey!
exposed.
Ooh, and I got the V cut.
For your words.
Hey! I got the V cut. I didn't even try to get it, bruh. Let's
Wait
go.
just a minute. Tenko wasn't sitting down inside the cage.
The position she was in, she was like,
She was bent over with her
Yeah.
forehead against the marker.
yeah, boy, positioning.
And the cage itself was about 3 feet tall. The sickle's blade was too short to reach Tenko while she was in that position.
Then I messed up again? How could this happen? I am so embarrassed.
No worries, Miu. Everyone already knows you're an embarrassment to the human race.
Yeah, no worries.
Damn, Goku.
How embarrassing!
Damn.
If Shuichi is right, then it's impossible for Tenko to have been killed through the cage.
She couldn't have been killed during the seance since she was in the cage, right?
If she was killed then, the cloth over the cage would have been pierced.
Not during the seance or from below the floor. Then it's impossible, isn't it?
Yeah, for a living person.
Huh?
For a living person.
What if Angie's spirit killed Tenko?
What are you talking about? That's not possible.
We don't know that. Some things are impossible for a human, but not for a spirit.
Don't say stupid stuff like that. Screw spirits.
Bruh, he really afraid of he really don't like the worldly stuff.
Stop that now.
Angie's spirit killed Tenko? Why?
Himiko?
Why would Angie's spirit kill Tenko?
What if Tenko killed Angie, and then Angie's spirit came back for revenge?
Like I said, that's impossible. Spirits can't be culprits.
Then explain how the culprit killed Tenko under these impossible circumstances.
Well,
See? You can't explain, can you? Only a spirit could have done it!
wait, I know. What if the culprit was hiding inside the cage?
Bruh.
If they were in there, they could have stabbed Tenko during the seance.
No, if there was someone else in the cage, we would have
I
noticed.
agree with Kaito. The culprit could have been inside the cage.
You do?
Nonsense. There was no space in the cage for the culprit to hide.
Maybe the culprit wouldn't need to hide in the first place.
So you're saying the culprit is Tenko?
What?
Also, the culprit could have killed her in the cage at any time.
I think you know what I'm getting at, right?
The they she's referring to. Who could have killed Tenko from inside the cage? Tenko! What you trying to say? Tenko killed herself? What? Huh? What?
I believe Maki is referring to Tenko herself.
What you mean?
What did you say? Are you saying Tenko is the culprit?
She committed suicide.
Suicide?
If she committed suicide, it would explain a lot of things we couldn't figure out. She volunteered to be in the cage, and then stabbed herself during the seance. It wouldn't matter how dark the room was.
But the sickle she was stabbed with was under the floor, right?
And there was dry blood too there from before.
If Tenko had stabbed herself, wouldn't the sickle still be inside the cage?
Oh my god. Mew actually said something smart.
Perhaps that explains why the floorboard was removed. After stabbing herself with the sickle, she threw it underneath the floor.
So she took off the floorboard to get rid of the sickle?
Yes, that makes sense to Gonta.
What is this?
Well, it doesn't make sense to me. There's no reason for Tenko to commit suicide.
Maybe I wasn't too far off with the theory I had earlier. You know, about Tenko killing Angie.
Yeah?
Because Tenko and Angie were fighting for your attention, right? Tenko's pent-up frustration led her to commit such an atrocity. Her conscience couldn't handle it anymore, so she decided to end her own life.
What?
What?
But if she was gonna kill herself, why do it during the seance?
She wanted to hide the truth of her suicide.
Really? Why?
There could only be one reason to hide it in a killing game, right? It's to take us down with her.
Wow.
Take us down?
She wanted us to pick the wrong answer during the class trial, so she could bring us all down. She wanted us to die with her.
That sounds
Okay,
way
well,
familiar.
She probably just wanted Himiko to die with her, but still.
That's wild. That's wild
What
if
are you
that's true.
saying? Tenko wasn't like that. She told me.
Live life facing forward, survive with me and everyone else.
What if all of that was just a lie?
A lie?
Wait, we should believe Tenko's last words.
The true terror of class trials is that you shouldn't believe everything said.
Himiko, you said that Tenko would never do anything like that. But how can you be so sure? Did you guys actually know each other? People keep all sorts of secrets. Like Maki. She hid the fact that she's a cold-blooded killer. Is it wise of us to trust other people wholeheartedly in this kind of situation?
Jeez, you're such a naive dude.
Naive?
We're all just people, you know? Of course we're gonna have some secrets. What matters is whether there's any malice behind them.
People can lie about how malicious their hidden secrets really are.
Well, duh. It's impossible to know for sure what others are thinking. That's why it all comes down to whether or not you believe in yourself.
Believe!
If you get betrayed, it's not their fault. It's your fault for believing in them.
Bruh.
That's why I believed in Maki Roll, because I wanted to believe in her.
Just because you're acting all cool doesn't mean you get to skip training.
Hey, come on. Don't you think you're being a little too strict?
Well, we come from different backgrounds. So for now, let's agree to disagree. No one's ever called me naive before. And from Kaito? Seriously?
Whether or not I believe, my heart can't reach Tenko anymore. But I want to believe in her. She wouldn't commit suicide. She wouldn't try to take us down. That's what I want to believe.
Me too. Gonta no can believe Tenko commits suicide.
Same.
But if Tenko did commit suicide, that would answer all of our questions.
If you insist we believe in Tenko, then provide a reason to do so.
A proper reason?
Alright, I'll give you a reason.
I'll give you a reason, motherfucker.
Is there a reason?
Yes, there is. Will you trust me, Maki? If it turns out I'm wrong, you can blame me all you like. But for now, I need you to trust in my detective work.
I don't believe Tenko would kill herself because of what she said. Hey everyone, I'll see you guys after the seance. See you guys after. I doubt she had a sudden change of heart. Just because we don't know how she was killed doesn't mean that it was suicide. We shouldn't be satisfied with that. And if we keep thinking, we'll find the truth. And that means we have to believe in Tenko. I'll make them all believe. Maybe it's Maybelline. Okay. Let's go. Alright. Tenko's last moments
So
holding
far,
the corner.
suicide seems to be the best explanation.
Her plan was to take us down with her. So she hid her true intentions.
Tenko's not that kind of person.
But if Tenko did commit suicide, it would explain how she died during the seance.
She could have secretly brought the sickle and then stabbed herself with it.
You could fit it.
Finally, with the last of her strength,
Last of her
she
strength?
threw the sickle underneath the floor. All the pieces fit.
Hold up. The victim's body was discovered in the Ultimate Artist Research Lab. The time of death... Nah, I'm looking at the second victim. Okay. Stabbed in the back of her neck, resulting in death. How could she have stabbed herself in the back of the neck? In that cage? I guess it's possible. Is that what I should be looking for right now? The caged child. All four participants stand at the corners of the room before and say the name of the spirit. Tenko's last moments. Tenko died in a crouched position. An injury on the back of her neck was deep, but probably not enough to kill her immediately. Not enough to kill her immediately. Everyone thinks that Tenko committed suicide, but only because they're latching onto the easiest answer. To get out of this, I need to make them think their suicide theory wouldn't work.
So far, suicide seems to be the best explanation.
Okay, so she didn't die instantly.
Her plan was to take us down with her. So she hid her true intentions.
Tenko's not that kind of person.
But if Tenko did commit suicide, it would explain how she died during the seance.
She could have secretly brought the sickle and then stabbed herself
Hold
with
up.
it.
Oh, I think we got it.
Finally, with the last of her strength.
Lying ass dude, get that shit out my way. Hey, let's go. No? Huh? No, she died. She didn't. No. What? Yo, no, that's gotta be it. I think I had the wrong fucking shit equipped. What did I have equipped?
So far, suicide
Tenko's
seems
last
to be the best
moments?
explanation.
Her plan was to take us down with her.
Hold up.
So she hid her
Monokuma
true
File 3
intentions.
maybe?
Tenko's not that kind of person.
But if Tenko did commit suicide, it would explain how she died during the seance.
She could have secretly brought the sickle and then stabbed herself with it.
Come on, man. Do I lie? Do I lie? I think I lie. I think I lie. I think it has to. I think I have to lie. I think. Fuck it.
Finally, with the last of her strength.
Shut up. Oh, I can't shoot. Fuck it. Okay.
I'll reveal the truth. Tenko couldn't have thrown the sickle under the floor.
Alright. I was right, but I wasn't right the first time because I wasn't thinking about lying. I had to say the opposite of what they were saying, so okay. Alright, we get it. We got it. It's good. It's Gucci, dog. Tenko couldn't have thrown the sickle under the floor. She died instantly, bruh.
Because she died instantly.
Yeah. Gotta be telling these lies, you know?
Instantly?
Her death might not have been instant, but she couldn't have gone far before she bled out.
I'm certain of it. My investigation determined that she died instantly.
Man, this lying mechanic will get you twisted, dude.
What's your opinion, Maki? I'd like to hear from someone who specializes in murder.
Maki.
You're right. I completely forgot about that important detail.
I completely forgot. You forgot?
Tenko died instantly.
You forgot?
What?
As an assassin, I specialize in killing my targets swiftly. I have no doubt that Tenko was killed immediately.
Words of a true killer. Pretty sure we can believe everything she said.
Thank you, Maki.
How could you forget that, Maki roll? You better apologize to Shuichi.
How'd you forget? What the fuck?
Excuse me?
Excuse me?
It's okay, Kaito, really. No apology necessary. Anyway, Tenko died so suddenly that she couldn't have gotten rid of the sickle. Knowing that, the theory that she killed herself just doesn't fit, correct?
Just like I thought. Tenko wouldn't commit suicide.
Thank goodness, Himiko.
Which means someone definitely killed Tenko during the seance.
Her suicide was considered because we could not determine how she was killed.
No! There must have been a way! We're gonna figure it out!
Did any of the participants witness anything peculiar
The loud
during
noise.
the seance?
The loud noise.
If you know something, please speak up. It could be the key to solving this mystery.
Not a bad idea. We should remember what happened at the seance. Let me try to remember. I'm sure there's something. I need some kind of clue that will help me solve this mystery.
Did anything seem out of the ordinary during the seance?
Sound during
There is
seance.
something that bothers me. The fact that the seance failed.
That's what bothers
The
you, bro?
ritual was perfect, and yet it failed.
You know what's crazy?
How utterly strange.
You know what's fucking crazy? That this dude did not mention anything at all about the loud sound. Like, you would think the one performing the seance would talk about the loud sound himself. He said he needed absolute quiet when he's performing certain shit. And this motherfucker did not complain about that loud noise. Like, are you serious? You can probably hear my voice like cracking and like my voice actually hurts. But right now, dude, come on, bruh. How does he not talk about that?
Now that I think about it, while we were all singing the song, I heard something fall.
What?
I'm more concerned about how dark it got in there.
I try to agree with her.
I mean, it was totally pitch black.
I guess it doesn't work.
My job was to relight the candles. Moving along the walls was seriously tough.
Alright, sound during seance. I couldn't agree with her. During the seance, there was a loud sound while it was completely dark. There's no way I missed that. There's no way I missed that. There's no way I missed that. That shit was spot on, bro. There's no way.
Did
Hold
anything
on.
seem out of the ordinary during the seance?
There's something that
That
bothers
had to
me.
be it.
The fact that the seance failed.
Did I choose the
The
wrong
ritual
thing?
was perfect.
Magic Circle, Cure, Kill, Drew. No, that wasn't out of place.
Perfect, and yet it...
Crosspiece under the floor? I was certain that was it. I was 100% sure that was it. One of the cross pieces that support the loose floorboard in the room that seance was held in. I mean, that wasn't during the seance though. The only thing during the seance that was out of place was the sound. Did I miss? Hold on, I'm gonna do it again if I somehow fucking fail again.
While we were all singing the song, I heard something fall.
I'm more concerned about how dark it got in there.
What?
I mean, it was.
But it hit last time. It hit.
My job
it said,
was to relight
it got
candles.
reflected. There's no way I missed 2 times. There's no way I missed 2 times. There's fucking no way I just missed twice. There's no fucking way, bro.
It was perfect, and yet it failed.
It was perfect. The sound, though.
Strange.
Maybe I played the sound during that.
Now that I think about it, while we were all singing the song, I heard something.
Yeah, I guess I'm wrong. Okay, sound during
I'm more
seance.
concerned about how dark it got in there.
Cause I just shot it
was
twice.
totally pitch black. My job was to relight the candles. Moving along the walls was seriously tough.
It was pitch black during the seance. There's
Did
no
anything seem out of
way.
the ordinary during the seance?
There's no fucking. I
There
can't
is
think of
something
anything
that
else.
bothers
It has to. Bruh,
that the seance
I'm gonna be
failed.
okay. Instead of going for the V
The
point,
ritual was perfect.
instead of going for the V point like I was just aiming for several times, I'm gonna go for the other letters.
Now that I think about it,
I'm gonna go for the other letters.
while we were all singing
There's
the song,
no fucking way I missed 3
I
times.
heard something.
What the fuck, bro? I aimed there like 8 times! What? What? Review the tapes!
Himiko,
Review the
the
fucking
something fell
tapes!
because of that sound you heard, right?
Fuck these hitboxes, bro. They need to patch these hitboxes, dog. There's no way. There's no way. Those hitboxes are ass. Those hitboxes are ass. There's no way, dude. I know I got bad aim, but holy shit. Dude. Dude, please. My voice hurts. I don't want to do this. Bruh. You think that something fell because of the sound you heard, right? Like, I'm about to review every shot that I made. I'm looking at the recording immediately after this trial. There was no reason for that shit to miss. If this was Overwatch, that would have been 3 headshots. Maybe somebody from the other room fell or some shit.
It sounded like something heavy fell down and hit the floor really hard. What could have fallen down?
A person? Didn't Kokichi hit his head too? Oh my, I'm still salty, bro. I am so salty. Hitboxes, you missed 3 times, homie. Thanks for the $5, but come on, man. Hitboxes, get your shit together. Get your shit. I'm so mad. Hitboxes out here telling me that I was missing. Yo, I feel disrespected. Hitboxes trying to tell me I missed. I don't, nah, man. Nah, dog. Hitboxes donated. Nah, man. I don't agree with that, Hitboxes.
Fallen down? There wasn't anything on the ceiling that could have fallen down, right?
Am I wrong? I thought something fell, but
Maybe it was in another room.
The sound was pretty loud. It did seem like something hit the floorboards.
Oh, sound like something hit the floorboards. Maybe that sound has something to do with the other thing that happened in the dark. Alright, we step from through one of the floorboards. That room has also yeah, I'm thinking this. I'm thinking what caused the sound that was heard during the seance? On the floor. No. Where's the fucking loose floorboard? No, not that. That wouldn't have made that loud of a sound. No, there's one thing. There's one other thing, I think. Shit. Where is it? Cross piece under the floor. Yeah. One of the cross pieces that supports the loose floorboard in the room the seance was held in. Only the portion... Yeah, it was cut. It looked like someone had purposely cut it. Can we do this? Damn it. Okay. Alright. It's one of the fucking pieces, though. You don't get to say that.
I was wrong.
I was wrong. Hold on. Let me think some more. Let me get about 30 more seconds, cuz. Let me get about another minute. I guess it was the loose floorboard. Okay, it was the loose floorboard.
I think the floorboard coming off had something to do with that sound.
Okay, alright, alright. I knew it was something to do with the floorboard. Or the outer piece, you know?
That floorboard came loose at some point during the seance, right?
Could the floorboard have made such a loud sound, though?
It was the sound of an intense impact.
If the impact was that intense, then it could have loosened the floorboard.
There would have to have been a strong impact to make that sound, dude. But what was it? What could it possibly be?
All right, then. Let's go with that. We all gotta put our heads together now.
Oh my god. All right. Another non-stop debate. I better stop talking unnecessarily. My voice is done.
Judging from the sound, there must have been considerable force.
Someone who participated in the seance. Maybe that person tore off the floorboard.
That wouldn't make such a loud crashing sound.
Maybe the wooden statue fell over.
No. It's
but
too
that
heavy.
Statue was still on top of the cage.
Yeah.
Culprit hid under floor. Then stood up with such might.
But we already said there was no one under the floor.
Someone must have stomped through the floorboard.
A floorboard that comes loose when you step on it is dangerous. God, it's like I'm the only one here who's staying on the ball.
You hardly have any experience with balls to say that, Mew.
Don't be stupid. Don't you know me and Balls are the best of friends?
Bruh. And there's a background right there with Balls. What would have made a strong enough impact to knock the floorboard loose? If I think about everyone's testimony and combine it with the facts...
So what made the floorboard come loose?
Judging from the sound...
The crosspiece under the floor. Was this... Okay, only the portion that supports the floorboard was cut off. Yeah, because this would have made that louder sound. Right? Yeah. It's got to be the crosspiece under the floor, for sure. It's got to be that. 100% sure. 100% sure, but where do we put it?
Maybe that person tore off the floorboard.
Nah.
That wouldn't make such a loud crashing sound.
Maybe the wooden statue fell over.
But that statue was still on top of the cage.
Culprit hid under floor. Then stood up with such might.
It had to be the fucking crosspiece,
But
dude.
we already said there was no one under the floor.
Someone must have stomped through the floorboard.
Why is it spinning? Okay. Stop spinning. I agree with the asshole. I agree with this asshole.
Kokichi is right. The floorboard came loose because someone stomped on it.
Yup.
The floorboards fit perfect. Going to make sure first time we go to empty room.
Nope, somebody came and cut that shit loose, dude.
When we first saw the room, yes. But when I looked again during the investigation... one of the cross pieces supporting the floorboards was cut off.
Somebody said, stomp.
After examining the cut, I concluded that it must have been done deliberately.
Someone? You mean the culprit, right? Why'd they do that?
What did the culprit stand to gain by cutting the cross piece?
To have access to killing her? What did they stand to gain? That's the question. To solve this case, I need to think carefully about the crosspiece and the floorboard. Yeah. And guess who was on the right side? Kyo was. Because he would have been able to put the fucking sickle under there, clink, under the cage, and got to that neck. And the crosspiece that had been cut was under the other end of the floorboard, yo. Maybe I'm thinking, no, I'm overthinking it. Only one of the cross pieces was cut, the other two were intact. One of them was right under Tenko. And the other one was in the center, right about where the edge of the cage was. What was the culprit attempting to achieve by stomping on the floor? Come on, think! Man, we should get the first one. Oh, we didn't get the first one? Hold up! We didn't get the first word! Oh my god, this is OD. What happened when the loose floorboard was stepped on? Wow. Wow. Whoa! I guess we'll start with S, maybe? Okay. What the fuck? What happened when the loose floorboard was stepped on? When it was stepped on, it would have like... What's the word I'm looking for? If you were to step on a plank, let's say if you remember the fucking... What is that? When you go to the playground, right? When you go to a playground, shit, can I pause it anyway? Yes, I can. When you go to the playground, there you see swings, you see cages and shit, right? But there's this thing I don't remember. You get one person on one side of the thing, and you get another person on the other side of the thing. It's like some balance thing. I forgot what the fuck it was called. It's not a swing. You step on it, and you send the other person higher, and then the other person goes down, and you go higher. Oh, fuck. Fuck. Oh, fuck. It's like a seesaw? Yeah. Fuck. But it can't be seesaw because it's way longer than that. Let's try it anyway. Alright. It's 2 E's, right? Alright, C. Let's go with, okay, alright. We on the right track, boys. We on the right track. That's all that matters. Okay, I need A and the W. A. I think that was W. Seesaw. What? Seesaw effect? E-F-F-E-C-T? Yeah, seesaw effect. Let's go! We got it! Let's fucking go. Oops, wrong letter. I thought that was enough. Seesaw effect. Let's go. Let's go. Oh my god, I had to literally think about shit. I'm so mad. Oh, the seesaw effect. Let's go. Got it. Complete.
That's right. The floorboard might have been used as a seesaw.
That's right. I'm smart as a motherfucker. That's why I'm the ultimate detective. We'll be back with more Danganronpa V3 later.